Hey guys, it's May. It's
Hi.
May, the lusty month of May.
May, it's May, the lusty month of May.
Is it already? I'm gonna be I got a birthday, y'all. Thank you very much.
Yes,
A
we do.
little trivia thing. Paul starts off with what musical and movie is the lusty month of May from? Everyone can chime in on that now and see if they know.
Yep,
Susan
we won't tell
seems to
you.
think she knows.
Oh, Susan
I
knows.
know.
Of course, I know. Bob, you know. We know.
Oh
Should
no,
we
we
let the
thought
listeners answer and look at it next week?
Yes.
Okay, let's do
well,
it.
no,
Yes.
then
Guess this song.
we might learn we only have five listeners, and then I guess we could say a lot more answered the survey.
No, let's do this. Let's say the
Look at
lusty
Bob.
month of
Here's
May.
here.
Go
Oh,
ahead, Polly.
no, you do that first.
The lusty month of May. It's May. It's May. The lusty month of May. Where does that song come from? Originate from? All right, you dial us up. You let us know. We'll talk about it next week. Go, Polly.
Oh, I was just going to say, this whole thing is kind of like you were mentioning five people. Man, if there's five people out there, hello, guys, and thank you for coming to our afternoon here. Because really, this is all cathartic for all of us. I
Yeah,
mean,
it really
honestly,
is. Yeah,
you know,
and
yeah. It's
it's
like
a
with
group
place.
therapy.
all due respect, it's probably two listeners because we lost the three Ukraine listeners when the war started.
So we only have
Yeah.
five, y'all.
Well, Paul, no, I'm going by Paul's math. There's five. There's really two because we lost the Ukraine
Okay.
people. Yeah, that was a
So,
bummer.
but so we're doing this to nobody. How fun is that?
Well,
No,
guys, do you want to know where I am doing this to nobody from?
yeah,
Hey, now
fill
we
us
can
in,
charge
Susan.
each other. Where, what, Susan?
Susan's on
Well, I
remote.
happen to be in City Park in New Orleans, Louisiana, not at
Yes.
my house or in my office. I'm literally outside of the New Orleans Museum of Art. I'm across from a festival that's going on because it's Jazz Fest season.
Yes, it
We had our
is.
first weekend. These are all the gigs in between. They call
Yep.
it days in between. And of course,
Yep.
Russ is sitting
Oh,
in with the nation and I'm roadieing. And so I popped over here, pulled up a chair from the festival, and
yeah.
that's where I'm coming from. And
Are
so
those
Pretty
this is
squirrels
cool.
are those squirrels real, Susan? Because they haven't moved in a half hour.
no, they're ducks and they are
Oh,
real.
they're
The squirrels,
sleeping.
yeah, I couldn't believe it, y'all.
Here,
It's like,
throw a rock at them or something. Get them going.
oh, Polly.
All
Yeah, get a dog out
Anyway,
there.
carry on. I just wanted to let the folks know I was remote from City Park in NOLA.
right. I like it.
So
I like, hey, wouldn't that be funny if me and Bob just entered stage right and stage left and went, hey, we're here too.
that'd be funny. We got to do that sometime. Hey, we have no guests today.
No.
We had such fun last week with Frank Stallone. Do you know that went an hour and a half? It went over.
Wow,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
that's
He was
cool.
great. I loved
Yeah,
him. I love that guy. It's almost like
yeah,
he
that
could be
was
our
fun.
brother.
Yeah, yeah.
For real.
We had a lot in common with him, you know.
Yes.
And it's funny
Yes.
because his position would be our position is you had three platinum records, we had none platinum albums. You had 10 gold albums, 60 movies, we had none. And he would say, yeah, but you had like three number one hit records and everyone remembers you. That there's
Yeah.
a big, he'll think that we got the bigger star because of that. We're going,
Yeah,
dude,
And
yeah,
we're
that
working in 2024
oh man,
we're still working to become that star.
it's amazing. But
to
he was
become
so
Frank.
cool.
Absolutely.
And boy, he measures everything he under that large umbrella, the
Oh my
Sly umbrella.
gosh.
And how can you
Wow,
Yeah,
that
not?
yeah,
would be a hard one, y'all.
How can you not? How can you not? I mean,
yeah,
How
it
can
was
you
yeah.
hard
not?
enough on Richard watching
So,
us on Ed Sullivan,
yeah,
Yes.
watching
what a
Frank
trip.
goes, "Hey man, I got platinum albums." Yeah, yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what he was going through.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Hey, Bob, just to digress a little bit here from the happy. So has everybody seen the email from Dean? I have his name written here. None of us has responded to him. Dean Swerin, Dean Swerin,
Servant,
our lawyer.
our lawyer.
It's Jazz
Yeah.
Fest here in New Orleans.
But I haven't this afternoon gone in yet. I'll go in after the
No, they're
episode.
from they're a week or two ago.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I've
what's
answered
up,
him.
Polly? Why don't you tell us?
Well, he wants us to sign the contracts for Global.
Yeah,
He,
right.
have you done it?
No.
Oh, good, because I can't
Are we
figure out
getting
how
a
to sign it on the computer.
well, I'm gonna well, I'll look. There's nothing recent. I'm expecting one of those DocuSign versions of it. That's what we did last time, I think. And
Right. That did not come yet, but the other things did come.
Huh.
The
Well, look,
contract
I will
itself
have a
came.
look at
Yes,
that a little bit later,
yes.
but
Okay.
I'll get to it.
It's funny. I
Okay.
want to say, oh, that's good. That came in. I'll have my lawyer look at it. But Dean is our
Yeah,
lawyer,
Hey,
he is our
so
lawyer. It came
that
but
in on
guys,
April 24th the first time, and April 23rd and 23rd the first time, and then
y'all
24th
guys,
the second time.
the final draft. Yeah.
y'all guys, can you,
What?
first of all, that might be why Brad wants a meeting. And can you say snow day?
I
Brad
can.
has Brad
Yeah.
doesn't know Dean Serwin from anybody. Those are two different camps totally.
Oh,
But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's right. That's funny. Hey, has anyone answered our lawyer? Yeah. Hey, maybe we should.
oh my God, you
Anyway,
guys, wait, please, you guys,
it's
please
like
look,
Star Trek. Look at it. It's like Star Trek.
Yeah, yeah.
look, they're coming over to me.
Oh, there's the ducks.
Oh my God, look at that.
That is great. Oh,
Okay.
Hi guys,
you
look, this
people
Just
is
that
wanted
are
to
live,
mention
y'all.
that.
listening, if you're just listening, Susan has a couple of ducks behind her walking from your
Move your
right to
finger,
left
Susan.
What, Polly?
across the
Move your
field.
finger. Your finger's in the frame.
There you
Good. There
go.
they are.
And they're going very slow. It's not making exciting footage, but it's still
No.
it's
Man,
ducks
Susan, if
walking.
you
I mean,
just threw a pebble at them, you could get them running. A
Stop.
pebble,
how
a
about a
leaf.
dog?
Stand up and go, "Whoa."
No, they're waddling.
Terrible.
They're
I know.
waddling, and it's very nice, though, Susan. It really added some kind of I don't know what it
Look, this
added.
is what I'd like to bring to our podcast and our future reality show and everything we do. I want it
Yeah.
bumped up. I mean, I think this is good stuff. I think that they had a lot of good ideas, those guys, and I'm going to do them. This is what
Podcast
my,
people, the reality people.
yes,
Yeah.
and I like that.
So listen, I got something that we might want to do. We might want to film. So let me just tell everybody a little story. So me, Bob, and Susan, did we talk about the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I did. I do think we talked about the Hall of Fame. But anyway, so we left the Hall of Fame. We got out early. We don't know why. And then we had enough
Yes,
time
we
for
do.
Bob come into the Crown Plaza where me and Susan were staying, and we had a dinner. And during that dinner, at the end of that dinner, I was just finishing up with a wing, and all of a sudden I chewed down, and then all of a sudden I was like flabbergasted, I guess, because Bob and Susan both went, "What? What's up?" And I'm going,
Yeah,
"Man, my
something
occlusion isn't
happened.
quite right here." And so, and so that goes by, and then Bob leaves, not knowing what really happened to my tooth. And then, but me and Susan that night, we start discovering my tooth, and my tooth is split.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had a little toothpick and I was able to get it over to the right. And then it was hanging there. It was hard, Susan, but it was hanging there. This is reality. It was hanging
I
there
know.
and
I was there.
I had to take tweezers and pull it off the rest of the way so I could shut my mouth. And, and so anyway, and so
Wow.
then, and Susan, you don't know this part. Well, I guess you
What?
guys do know now. So that was like on Thursday night, Friday, no, Thursday I flew home, or Friday I flew home, and man, when I got home, it was so much pain and it was throbbing like crazy. And it was
Wow.
Friday at about 7 at night. So, I called the dentist, he's got an emergency
Wow,
line,
dude.
no answering machine on the emergency line, by the way. And so I called
No.
all day Saturday. Now my face is up. I mean, it's so swollen. It's like, oh my God, this is something really going on. So all day Sunday, and I waited till
Dangerous.
10, and Luann goes, "Well, why are you waiting?" And I go, "Well, they might be at church or something. I don't want to bug them." And Luann goes, "Have you looked in the mirror?" So anyway, so I go, and so that's Sunday, and I started taking antibiotics on Saturday because I knew
Good,
there was
because
something
that's
really
that's
wrong.
not cool. That's dangerous, Brock.
Man, especially to me with these two fake knees. I mean, they really say I have to take 500 milligram antibiotics before I get my teeth cleaned because of my knees.
You
Because they
take it.
say
Yeah.
that it can go right to my knees, but it'll hit my heart before my knees. But anyway, so I go in, guys, and here's
Whoa,
the
buddy, whoa.
here's the ramifications of all this. I'm going to need an implant because because whatever it is I ate, which was chicken wing, but I might have hit a bone, who knows? So it split right down the middle. So there's no crown ability here. I can
Ah,
do a
that's what
bridge.
you were worried about.
Yes, and so I can't. That was my first worry. But then he said, "Well, we can put a bridge in there." And I went, "Oh my God, I had forgotten about bridges." I go, "And that'll let me eat better, right?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, but really, I'll go with an implant. I've been doing implants my whole life, and so I might as well
Stick with
stay with
what
it."
you
But
know, buddy.
stick with what you know. But man, they're expensive. These implants are like breathtaking, But you got
Yeah.
to do what you got to do.
Yeah, like a down
So
payment on a
anyway.
house.
So that's my story. And so it all happened last night. So I finally got in. Oh, no, I digress. I finally got into the dentist last night at like 6 o'clock. And so
Oh,
we're in there, and that's where I find out I can't get a crown. And I go, "So what are my options?" He goes, "Well, we can leave it in there as is," because it was a bicuspid and there still was a bit of the cuspid, but it was cracked all the way down the middle, man. He goes, "Or, we can pull it." And he goes, I go to him, I go, "Well, what would you do?" And he goes, "I'd pull it." And he goes, "You can keep it or you can't pull it." I go, "Pull it." Because I can't
Jesus.
deal with pain in my head, man. It was just too much.
No.
So we pulled that thing out and last night, and I got home, and like Saturday, I couldn't sleep. I took every drug in this house and I still couldn't sleep. So I imagine the plane was really incredible Saturday. But anyway, but everything's good now. I'm smiling, as you can see. And that's just a little bit of what the Cowsills have been up to.
Wow, that's phenomenal. I got nothing like that.
I told you,
That's
but did I tell you, both of you guys, that I went to the urologist? Have I given you the urologist
no,
report?
we didn't get
That
back
was
on
one.
that. Let's go ahead and do it.
Wait, wasn't that one of the specialties we weren't going to cover on the
Yes,
podcast?
we
I
can, but
I
but we
can't
both but
remember.
we need to talk about it then when we're not on the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can go to OBGYN right after you, Paul, and we can just move right down the highway.
Hey guys, I should have, like, how I was puffer fish and I ran out of freaking puffer fish things,
Buffers.
You had
I
a
mean,
good
you can
run.
only go through so many lists
Yeah.
on Google. I
That's
mean,
funny.
nobody wants to
No,
do that,
I'll tell you what Paul bumped into, because I do it too. You're really relying on Google. All of a sudden, a lot of the things you use are on a lot of lists, and you start bumping into them again, right,
Yeah,
Paul?
you're repeating all the good
And then I
stuff.
start thinking, "Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I've already seen this on another list."
And there were even a couple of episodes. There were even I got to tell you, there were a couple of episodes where Pufferfish came in, and he thought he had a news story, and me and Susan are going, "I don't think this is a news story," and
True story.
it could happen. It could happen. But Pufferfish had a
Bob,
good run.
Bob, fist
He
pump,
did.
fist pump. We've never talked
Yeah,
about it. Fist pump.
Pufferfish had a good run. The T-shirt sales are down, so he's gonna. But
We
he,
should
Oh
have
man.
t-shirts, y'all.
So
Just
now I
saying.
could do medical insert. Instead of the pufferfish 2 minutes, I'll do the medical. Hey, what's happening in the Cowsills medical world? Well, I just went to
Well,
the
I can add,
urologist.
and I have my new thing I can always share.
Yes. Share
you don't
that.
sound hoarse. You don't sound hoarse anymore.
Well, evidently the pill that's going to give me lupus, a heart attack, suicide, diabetes, more high blood pressure, that one is going to save this situation, which is there are two forms of acid reflux, evidently. I always thought you had to have a not tough stomach, and then it came up, and then it burns, and everybody's sad, and you take some medicine. But evidently, you can also have a silent refluxy thing. What is where your stomach's making weird acids, and now it's pooling when you sleep, when you lay down, it gets stuck in here, and the acids mess with just this one little area. And so you have to change your nutrition and take these pills that are going to give me lupus, diabetes, suicidal tendencies, short life. So I'll take
Susan,
those for yes.
they have
Brendan had the surgery, and you should talk to Brendan. He had exactly what you had, I think.
They're not
They
calling
have,
it esophageal hubalhabala. It's
Oh,
something
okay.
else.
don't
Got you.
worry
It's
about,
got a name. I sent a picture of it. It's got all this stuff I can't eat: chocolate, no alcohol, no chocolate, no caffeine, no carbonated drinks, even ones without sugar. Well, that's pretty much all I get to. Soda water, my life. Bye-bye. Now look,
Bye.
I'm a
they
girl
will,
of everything in moderation, and I'm going
they
to
will,
comply because this is my. I mean, guys, I was hoarse in this one spot, and I'm like, I don't feel sick. And it's producing some little phlegm, and I'm like, I don't. This is not normal. So over
Yeah.
time, I think my nutrition's been bad. So it's okay, whatever, blah blah blah. But here's the good news: they took this thingy and went up in my nose and down my throat. They numbed it, Paul. They numbed it. And they said it wouldn't taste very good and it would numb me, and I laughed. And but while they were down there, they did say that I look good. Don't look like I should for 55 years of singing. No nodes that they could see. No. So hey,
you
okay,
know what? If
Cool.
you get all those side effects,
yeah,
lupus, and they have drugs for all those side effects. You can get
I
on
know
more
it.
drugs,
I can't wait. Look,
and they'll
You'll
take
need a
care of you.
huge box.
well,
The
it's
daily box.
You'll have
not
the
cool, but
Monday through
anyway, that's my
Sunday
medical
box.
report. But thank you for noticing. I do think they're working.
Yes.
We should probably do some business, I guess.
Let's
Yeah.
do. I hope. Yeah.
You
Mention
know,
things.
I,
Susan, Bon Jovi, I saw the Bon Jovi thing. Sorry, Bob, but I saw the Bon Jovi thing. There's a Bon Jovi thing out with Michael Strahan from Good Morning
yeah,
America or
yeah.
something. And what he had, man, it was crazy. From all his hard singing and all the stuff he's done, his vocal cords had separated too far. And so he
Holy
couldn't sing. And so then they had an operation and they put him up there tight, but now he had to relearn how to sing.
wow.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
scary.
back out. He's got a new album, Legendary it's called, and
Mm,
he's back out and he's doing great. So good on you, John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, John Bon Jovi. And good
John
on
Bon
me because I
Jovi.
went and took care of it right away. It started right
Yeah,
after that Hall of
it's
Fame
all about
thing.
getting on it as soon as you can. Bob, what do you got?
May- It's May
What?
1st yet? No. Is it May
No,
yet?
tomorrow.
Well, today's
Tomorrow's
Not the
May.
Tuesday,
lusty
so
month of May. What?
but it's May 1st
Right.
right now because this is going up tomorrow.
Okay, well, happy May Day. Happy
Happy
May
May.
Yes.
Day.
It's
Right?
May.
It's the lusty month of. That was from
Right.
Kama.
Got the little trivia thing. Right.
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh,
deal.
I almost said it was from Kama. Oh, Kama. Oh, look
For
out.
real. Are
Hey,
you
it fell
for
out
real
almost.
right now? Oh my God, a
Um,
mock. Look, a blue
so
jay
really
just landed. Look, a
there are
blue jay on there. Oh,
the Blue
It's the
Jays.
bluebirds on my
Let me
no,
tell you
blue
something.
shoulder.
jay.
You know
You
It's
what the
the
guys, I
Blue
need a
Jays are?
haircut
it's
before we.
actual.
The
Hey,
Blue Jays, the Blue Jays are the bullies of the neighborhood. Okay, that's what the
they
Blue
are.
Jays are.
Them and the
They,
crows, they fight it
okay.
out. Y'all, Tawadanda next on the 4th. Tawadanda?
Well, here's the deal. We have two big events this weekend. We are performing in North Tonawanda near Buffalo with the three
Yes.
of us and apparently some other musicians. We'll see how that goes.
And the
A
Buckinghams, right?
25, yep, Buckingham's Shades of
Okay.
Blue and oh, I
Yes.
forgot his name. He's opening.
Yep.
Anyway, an opener.
Yes.
Uh, and uh, and we're that's the fourth. Now on the fifth, we're going and leaving that place and going to points home and wherever we're going. And that is the day our radio show on 97.9 The River on West
Yes.
Virginia debuts at 12 noon Sunday, the Cowsill Chronicles, May 5th, and every Sunday thereafter.
It's very
With our
exciting
friend
stuff.
Mike Kurtner. Our buddy Mike Kurtner is ramrodding this thing, and he'll be on every week with us. Every
Yep.
week? Wow,
It's
every
Every
week?
week,
weekly,
Bob.
every week,
Excellent.
every
I love
Sunday.
it.
Super
It's a,
exciting, y'all
I
guys.
thought it was, oh yeah.
Radio.
Thought it was
Finally.
once a month. Well, that's good news.
no, no, no,
Yep.
no,
Crystal
no,
Light,
no, no.
Susan, pink lemonade.
No, it's just ever more water, man. I've been reduced to plain old flat water. It's like, you kidding me right now? No
Yeah,
chocolate? What are you trying to say to me? Thank God I quit drinking. And coffee, I mean, just shoot me.
man.
It's
That's
cool.
a
I'm happy to
that's a
be
rough
here.
list. Rough
All right.
list.
They left
But
a
you know
lot off.
what?
Listen,
I'm
What?
not eating, Susan, this
listen.
summer. I'm not eating I haven't ate chocolate. I haven't eaten any bread or no dough. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
it'll be
literally
like that. Bob will be like Spanky on the Little Rascals eating all the fun stuff.
Remember
Me
that
and
show with
you.
Spanky and his buddy with the jam?
Yeah,
Camping
sure
out with
looks
the old
Yeah,
good.
guys?
yeah, yeah. Hey, tell me if you can hear this. Oh,
Okay.
now hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, here we go.
This is Mike Kurtner. And like you, I love this music. By creating a friendship with the legendary Cowsill family, we've been able to create a program that only they can tell. The Cowsills were stars of the rock and roll generation, and they were fans of those that they performed with. You'll hear the stories of the stars of the 60s as only they can tell. Join me with Paul, Bob, and Susan Cowsill this Sunday at noon. You're going to like what you hear.
Join Mike, Bob, Paul, and Susan with their special guest, Peter Noon of Herman's Hermits, this Sunday, noon and at 10 p.m. on the river.
Hey, yeah, huh?
Wow, y'all
Did you hear it good?
guys.
I
Did it
like
hear it
that.
good?
I
Okay.
love
Yes.
it.
Was
Yeah.
You sound
perfect.
so official.
Well,
Well,
look,
that's
it really sounded. It sounded like it was coming over the radio.
Yeah, Bob, that was cool. Good job, Bob.
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
nice.
promo they're
Now,
running for this thing now.
yeah, and who's the gal? Is that Mike's?
I don't
Rita,
know.
maybe.
Is that Mike's
Rita?
wife?
I don't know. Or
Okay,
the
it
gal
could
in the
be.
Okay, Bob,
studio.
what's the other gig other than Tonawanda?
Oh, this is in Stafford, Texas
Okay,
on
okay.
May 29th. Again, opening for the Buckinghams again with some other musicians, I think. And so I think that's the same kind of stick. A
Okay.
25-minute
2
set.
times, y'all.
And that's
Yeah,
the night.
we'll have to.
That's the night before the Happy Together tour starts. So we're gonna have to
Yeah.
bolt to Alabama the next morning.
Good thing it's only 25 minutes.
Yeah,
close.
that's
We're pretty
great. Great
close.
stuff there.
You know what I mean, y'all.
So, while we're talking about these shows, I just wanted to mention Bob and Susan. But the hotel is like 12 minutes away. Did you guys see that? Or I think I sent you that information, Susan. Or anyway, I can
Oh,
resend
yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, to the where we're
Yeah.
going. Yes.
Right. And so on there is the hotel, and it's like 17 minutes, or it's very close to the airport, Buffalo Airport.
Yes.
I think it might be halfway in between. So I think we can Uber that. But leaving out, I think we should probably be able to Uber back to the hotel and then hopefully Uber to the Buffalo Airport,
I'm sure
that
we
kind of
can.
thing. But
I
I'm
think
getting
so.
in. I'm getting in at 6:30 p.m. And you guys are getting in. Bob, you're in at like what, 10:20?
No.
You're in very
don't
early,
know.
and Susan, you're in very early too. So if you guys
Okay.
just want to jump in,
Pony up and get our butts to the hotel.
Yeah, that might be the
We'll
best
just
way
get
to
to the
do it.
hotel. We'll meet you at the hotel.
Right.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do that. We'll do that, Bob.
Yeah, and then
We'll
if
let
we
you know
have
how
to,
the wings are.
yeah, we'll have to get something to eat. We'll get it there.
Yeah.
Man, Paul, I can't stop thinking of your tooth with the crack down the middle, like purgatory
something.
crevice, rock.
Dude,
But it's good you had it pulled because you would have picked at that crack forever.
I
You
would have sent
you would have been
so many
excavating.
wings and so many pieces of meat down that
Yeah.
chute because there was
Stop.
okay.
You would have water picked that the geyser into that thing to
Yeah, I
crevice it
had to
out.
do that when I got my molar
Anyway,
out.
I don't know why I went back there. Okay, so now we're on the Happy Together tour.
There we are.
Yes.
Look, guys, let me bring up this subject about this reality show. Now, folks, here's the bottom line. The reality show people went out there and got a little bit of a reality check about us and realized the tough sell that we usually are, and in
These
this
are really
regard
sweet
are.
people, you guys.
Let's come
Yeah.
back to sort of ask us to take our podcast. Everything seems to be based on and bouncing off the podcast and
Including
kind of
our
amp
radio
it
show.
up and have increased content, maybe comment on some local news items or news of the day.
I'm being contentual.
This and that. And they want us to get enough numbers out. Okay, you guys, they want enough numbers that they can take the numbers that we've produced with all these new things back to the people they came from and said, look at this math. You can't deny this math. And I'm going like, you're not going to get that math from us. I don't know what they're going to get. But
Well, we hope to give them something.
having said that, we're going to try, aren't we going to try and
Yeah,
do stuff? We're going to try
we're
and
gonna
do
try.
stuff.
I'm out here
Yes.
in the field.
And
Well,
And
The
try.
only way, Susan, the only way you in the field gets viral is if you throw a rock at the ducks.
Yeah.
You're
Because
killing me right
other than that, it's like Susan's in
Not
front of a
cool.
tree.
I could
Hey,
find some.
in this episode, Susan Cowsill talks to us in front of a tree. I don't know, man. I mean, we can stage some stuff. We're going to take it out with us in the summer is our decision, everyone. We're going to live with it in the summer.
Maybe, maybe we can cause a flat on the trailer, and then the episode will be us fixing it.
Wait, you
I know
guys,
how.
I want you to stop for a second. We're funning around because we are such hillbillies, and we want to do everything because these folks who came to us are so delightful, and we would love to do this. We're just so like what we would have to do. We don't know if we can do it. I mean, it's enough to get here in this park out on remote and in front of our offices to get to y'all, to get to that radio thing, to get to freaking work this summer. You wouldn't believe it. So when they're talking, we're like, rut-row.
And we all have memories. We all have memories. Paul, you said a
But
flat
I think
tire on
we
the
can
trailer.
do it, and they believe in us.
We all have memories, like when the bus did get stuck in the mud. Oh, what a great episode. Or when Spencer Davis came walking
Yes.
towards me with blood literally dripping down his face because he fell. Oh, what a great episode. Or with Mark waking up in the middle of the night, or this or that, or little Anthony falling down, maybe. But I always go, well, but that already happened. That's not going to happen again. That's not going to happen again. That's not going
Right.
to happen again.
Yeah,
What are the
we've already used up on all the good stories.
Oh, now
Well,
we have
but who
four.
knows what's coming, y'all?
We
Right.
had 4 people in wheelchairs at one point on the tour. I
We did.
remember we
Yeah.
turned in we looked like the pre-boarders on a Southwest flight.
Hold on, guys. I got to check my battery.
Hey, maybe, Bob, maybe we should get Mark involved in our reality TV, and then we can go through the summer with him and his thing and with me and my thing.
That could be good.
Susan,
Is that a teaser?
I think Susan has nailed this. Susan has given us the reality check that we're going to do whatever we can do. But believe it or not, it could be July and we're going to look at each other and go, well, should we start?
That is correct. Because we know each other well.
We only got 2 months left. Then we'll go, well, let's do August. Let's see how August works out.
Look, I got to get a week to settle in. Then I got to, first I have to take my breath. Then I have to unpack.
And then we have in 3 weeks or so, then we go home.
Right. I wonder if we get to keep our stuff on the bus.
No, but we will
all
need
good
podcasts.
questions.
We will need episodes. We will need podcast episodes. But they might be just us going, well, we're still on the bus.
Kind of like this. Hey, y'all, if I go blank and I don't come right back, it's because I died and I'm trying to get to my truck.
Well,
I'm remote.
okay, but the funny thing on tour will be instead of Susan at the park with the ducks, Susan will be at the window watching birds fly by really quick, and she'll go, "Oh, look there's a seagull! Oh, look at."
Well, okay, well,
I actually was thinking of filming the llamas at Lancaster, but whatevs.
I can see.
Thought that'd be very exciting.
And I can hear everyone finds out we're really alert for episodes. Okay, fodder. I can see us all sleeping, and like someone comes in and says, "Hey, you guys, wake up! We're at a truck stop, but the truck won't. We can't move. We can't move, and we're gonna go." Yeah, well, we're gonna have to do a truck stop episode. I mean,
that'll be a great one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That 4 a.m. we're
Absolutely.
waiting thing. That'll be hilarious.
we do a lot less of those now.
Yeah.
But we'll have to though for our new reality show.
Every time she says that, I get a headache. I go,
well,
no.
Here, Susan, you want your reality show. Well, here's
show.
this. The day that you want to film the llamas, me and Bob need to jump in there, tie their feet together, and then call them.
Yeah.
Or
Now
we
that's
won't
the
go
way.
viral.
It won't go. It can't. If it can't get on ridiculousness, then it can't be. So,
Don't know
so
what
Well,
else
we
we're
everything you
still
doing.
think
haven't
of,
done the Fallon thing. I think the Fallon things are ace in the hole.
Fallon
The
thing
whole
is
driveway thing.
brilliant.
Here's
Is
the deal.
brilliant.
All we have to do, and this is true, all we have to do is have Rock underwrite that trip. We're gonna need the hotels and it's gonna take a week.
Absolutely.
To either get
Get
thrown
us a
out of the
cab to
city.
the driveway spot. Get us a sandwich in the afternoon. Get us
And a tent. A tent will cause cops to come, which is good for publicity.
Not bad. We
And
could
look,
say
Right.
do
Rock.
we just look? Do we go just with him going in, or him going in and leaving? We're there still at night. Good night. We'll see you in the morning.
He might not
We
see
really
us the first time. He might be walking thinking, I don't know what was going on to the left of me.
right.
And there'll probably be people when they know he's going to be coming, standing us off a bit, kind of like bouncers, but not bouncers. So Susan, to make that reality, I punch one of them and it's on.
No, Polly.
Yeah, I
We
hear
have to
you.
get the right. We have to get the right tent. If we're gonna stay there for a
Uh-oh.
week,
I got
we have to
10% left.
we have to get a cabin tent because
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
there's so many protesters going on in New York with pup tents. We can't have a
Yeah.
pup tent. We'll have to have a cabin tent, something
They'll
different.
There
know
are
we're
blow up
yeah.
tents now.
Yeah.
There's blow up
Well-
shelter / tents. Blow up.
They'll know that ours isn't a temporary tent.
Right.
Right.
We're protesting, but not what they're protesting.
Right.
Not
right.
at all.
No.
We're over here.
We're
But
trying to
we
get
are
our TV show.
protesting. We are
Well, you know what?
protesting.
Hey, guys, and what
What?
we do when we go down, just extrapolating a bit here, we call the press. We tell them what we're doing,
Yeah.
you know,
I
just
like it.
and then
Maybe-
somebody will come down there. We'll call Howard Stern and go, dude, we're trying to get on the Fallon show. Can you help us out? But we're going to be
Oh
down
my
here
God.
singing every day. He's coming to work until we get on.
I like
Tell
it. I like
that
it.
we've come to
Call Good
claim
Morning
our,
America.
we'll tell them we've come to claim our legacy and that we've chosen the Fallon show to
Right.
do it.
And
to
look,
kick
we
it
try
off.
and get on. We try and get on Good Morning America so we can get on Fallon. So we get on Good Morning America because we're in the driveway with the sign that says, "We're the Cowsills. Can we please be on your show?"
Yes.
And so we do day and nighttime TV, which that should do really, really good things.
yes.
Okay, I like all
We'll
of
go on.
this.
We'll go on all the other stations' talk shows because they're going to want to go. Wow, what's this thing with Jimmy Fallon? And we're going to go. Well, we just love him so much, and so we'll be rooting for him on these other stations. It'll be
I
great.
like it. Yeah, this
I
is
think
good
it's a
stuff,
good
guys.
approach. I think as a business model, I think it's brilliant. And if we had a manager, I'm sure it'd get implemented.
If we had a manager, he would fire us.
Yeah.
We have been fired.
That's for
by
sure.
Managers.
You
We
know
have
what?
been-
Maybe
Yeah.
we can get John to come stand with us.
Hey, whatever. Now
Alright.
that would make it go.
All right, Johnny
Maybe
boy.
make it go viral. No, it
You've
wouldn't
always
even.
wanted to-
I'm telling you.
You've always wanted to join us. This is what we're up to. No, not a harmony. Don't worry about harmonies right now.
Yeah,
No,
don't rehearse.
don't worry about that. No, we don't need your drums. Don't need your drums. Don't worry about drumming.
No, they don't even want to hear us sing right now. We're just trying to get on the damn TV show.
We
need
need you
your
to hold a
presence.
sign.
We need you to hold a sign and just
We
go
need you
along
to
with,
hold a sign with us.
and go along with what we got going on.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And you know what it'll be? Here's where I'll end up. John Cowsill will have known Jimmy Fallon for 5 years.
Of course.
Good friends.
Oh,
Of course.
You know, party
Well,
together
maybe we
once in a
should call
while.
Johnny.
You're
Yeah,
right.
We
you
should
never
call
know.
him.
No, I know you. I know you're right without even knowing.
Right?
I know you're right without even knowing, Bob.
think?
That-
Yeah.
I do. I do.
I
I
think
mean,
he's
every
right
time I
too.
say to him, "Hey, Bob, do you know that person? Who was it? Oh, it was Bob Eubanks. Who I know Bob. I knew Bob, and so but this was funny. So we're at the Hall of Fame, and the lady announces Bob Eubanks. You know, and I'm look at John. I go, "Is Bob Eubanks? Is he here?" You know, and John goes, "Well, I don't know, but I really know him really well." And he just darted away, and all of a sudden he came back. I go, "Wow, did you find Bob?" And he goes, "Bob's not here." It was just so
Are you-
funny.
Wait a minute. Bob wasn't there? I thought Bob Eubanks was there. No.
No,
About the thing about who was there and who wasn't there that night was, yes, the list of inductees and everyone associated with coming in was massive and impressive. But there was never a list of who is going to be there released, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
out of that large group of names, yeah, we were there, but many, many were not there. That's why I love Frank Stallone so much, even more because he was there the whole
Yes.
time, and
And
he's such a giver. You can
You
tell.
guys, I feel like we need to work with Frank Stallone.
We need to what?
Work with him. I liked him.
Oh man,
I
I'd
wish
love to
he'd,
open for Frank.
yeah, something like that. I bet he'd be down with that.
well, that's interesting you mentioned that because I had a couple of thoughts. I was thinking he could open up for us at the cutting room.
Shut
Which,
up, Paul. That's a great idea.
but the thing is, but we'd have to pay him.
Oh, that's a bad idea, Paul. Never mind.
No, no. Here's how that meeting goes.
Okay.
First of all, you don't tell John because he couldn't one time. So we're going to give. All right. So we
right.
do that.
Shoot.
No, but then you go to Steve at the cutting room. Steve, Frank Stallone, you want him? Because we can get him for you. And he pays.
But didn't he say that he knows Steve at the cutting room,
He
y'all?
does. He was such a nice
Steve
guy, he
knows,
said.
Steve knows everybody.
Of
Everyone
course he
knows
Steve.
does.
He does. All right. Well,
Yeah.
look, maybe we'll have a triple header that night, a quadruple header.
Yeah, maybe we'll just get her done.
We'll just
Yeah.
we'll see. Well, anyway, we are at the cutting room December 6th, so that's the night we're going. And
Yeah,
I hope
we'll
Paul
be there.
Schaefer and his wife come, y'all.
That'd be great.
Mr. and Mrs. Schaefer, we are always pleased if they come. I
It's
hope
so
they do
sweet.
again.
I always feel very special when that happens.
Where is Frank living right now? Where is Frank living right now?
He's out here on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I think he's local here. I think he's local.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is it that Paul Schaefer, his status went up with I think all of us. I don't know why, but it has. And now when he shows up, I feel extra special now because Paul Schaefer's there. I don't know why
I always
that
thought
is.
it was kind of cool because, he was the Letterman guy and all that Letterman stuff. And now it's real.
Yeah.
Like they didn't hate us.
He was a
Yeah.
star on
his-
late night
He really was. He was
television.
Ed McMahon.
He
and his
was,
history.
but the band leader as well.
His history is
very- yeah.
incredible.
He was Doc
Yeah.
and Ed.
I mean,
We should get
these
him on the
people-
podcast.
We did,
We already
he-
did.
Damn.
but he's played
You're
with
a
everyone. He's played with everybody, and it's like, but I mean everybody. So
Yep.
Yeah.
when we see lists like that with people, we go, he's not going to play with us. He's not even going to know who we are. We always
no.
kind of still assume that, it's
It's
funny.
crazy. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you find out, no, you're okay. I
Yeah.
remember talking to Steve Van Zandt when we had him on, and we asked him, "Did you come to the cutting room? Did you really want to see us?" And I remember him going, "Yeah, I want to see you guys." And he was kind of, I don't know, not embarrassed, but that
A
we
little
thought
bit.
he just bumped into us. We happened
Yes.
to be there.
No,
Steve,
Yeah.
I knew you were
Yes.
there.
Yeah. Like Michael J. Fox on Arsenio.
I would, that guy does interviews. I wish we could get to Michael J. He does. He
Ooh.
gives interviews.
I know. I bet he would do it, y'all.
I know his situation, but he
Yeah.
I know,
talks
but
real
he
good.
does do them.
He talks
I
your talk.
love Michael. I
Well, we'll
love
see.
Michael J. Fox.
Fine.
Let's start putting that out in the
Michael J.
universe.
Fox, give us a call. will you?
Michael!
Also,
Call, man. We'd love to have you on. We loved all your
Yeah.
stuff you did, and we love you today.
And
Yeah,
we want to
and
talk
Tracy
about
too.
a little
Tracy too. Tracy's
a little
cool.
Arsenio Hall appearance.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's still on YouTube. I think it's still on YouTube. You
It
can
is.
see it.
I've seen
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I have.
We'll make them watch it and say, "Explain yourself."
You guys, I can't believe Happy Together's coming so quickly.
You know,
Oh, Bob's tummy.
I call
when
them
it first started,
May butterflies.
yeah, when it first started, it couldn't get here quick enough for me. I mean, it was
Right.
like waiting for Christmas,
Yeah.
and then as the years of now we're on our 10th year in a row, it's like all of a sudden I'm saying, my God, it's coming on me too fast, too fast. It's like,
Same,
crazy
Solly
how-
babe.
that changes
know.
things.
As
It's
soon as you
nuts.
flip the year, I start
It's
thinking,
kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh,
Sure.
once we're out there, we're going to just rock it and be in the groove.
Sure.
Like
And
we
it'll be
do.
so fun. Yep.
Looking forward.
It
Yep.
takes into the second week for me to get the rhythm of the birth, the eating, the bus schedule, all of it. That whole rhythm settles. It takes about a week for me.
That
Yeah.
morning thing into the afternoon thing into the
Yeah.
where is everyone? What's up? Who's coming and going?
Yeah.
We have we will be in Friday Harbor, Washington, July 27th and 28th, 26th, that
Yes.
business. And we have a busy September. Now we have September 2nd. That's the Washington State Fair. That's a one-off on Happy Together.
Right.
And then we have September 13th and 14th in Michigan.
Yes.
That's with the Bucks again. And the
Right.
trio and
Can't
the
shake
Yeah,
those
and guys,
bucks.
with that weekend, we are 130 miles from Dearborn, from where what's the other place?
I don't remember.
Okay, I have it.
Uh-oh.
Well, I have it. No, it's Dearborn and anyway, Cedar Rapids or something like that. But I looked
Yeah.
on the map, it's 130 miles. So we'll probably rent a car for that
Yeah.
movement.
Oh,
I
okay.
think so. That's a couple
Yeah.
of quick days. And
Yeah.
then
And good money.
September 19th, we can't publicize yet, but we will be at the I guess we can't publicize it, but we'll be there. And then we're shooting right out of Newark, New Jersey's airport the next day, hint, hint, to go to West Virginia to play at the gig September 20th. And that's with our buddy Mike Kurtner and the whole radio group down there. But
That would
boy,
be
That's gonna be
fantastic.
he's
awesome.
gonna
Hey,
I
are
gotta
we
let
flying day of show? Are we
yes,
flying day
we
of show?
are.
Oh, I
Yes,
hate that.
I know,
Okay.
but we found a 8 o'clock AM flight. We're gonna get in 10:30 in the morning day of show.
Yeah, that would be
But I
good.
know we didn't like it, but no choice with
It's
being
never preferred.
Right.
no, we
but-
better tell Mike that because we thought we'd come in a day early, go to the station and stuff and meet people, and we're coming in day of show. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
We'll take care of that.
getting in at 10, it does give us time to do some of the
Plenty of
things he
time.
might
We
want to
might be
do.
able to have a fun day. So there's that. Then 20 then October we did finally hear and have locked in the Malt Shop Memories cruise
Yes.
with the Beach Boys and the Rascals and the Cowsills.
Wow, that's
And then I
crazy
guess about
about the
8
boys.
acts from the 50s,
Yeah.
like the Duprees and the this and
The Four Tops.
the
Really?
The
The guys
yeah,
who
the
I-
Marvelettes. Oh my God. It's
Names-
endless. Oh,
I don't remember.
Charlie Thomas's
Drifters,
Drifters.
yeah, Drifters. So
But the
that'll
Beach
be
Boys will be
fun.
on with us.
Yep. And then November, what do we have in November? Something I don't remember.
Wait. I know it's Vegas.
November 8th is Golden Nugget in,
Vegas.
Yeah.
in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
Nevada. That's going to
That'll
be
That's
a
be a
good
gonna
good one.
be something.
the family reunion building up
The
still
family's coming.
towards that.
All
Yeah.
the grandbabies are coming together. They're picking
And-
that place to do it.
All
We
right.
get okay, so that's November. December, there's St. Charles, right?
Yeah,
December
and then we stay
8th,
home.
December 3rd. I don't know. We'll worry about December later. But
Let's
Yeah,
do.
because I think St. Charles is after another show. I'm thinking we're doing day of. I'm not
that's
positive
right.
there.
That's the
Hey, let's
December
not
8th.
talk
Yeah,
about
December
that. That's
8th. December
stressful.
6th at the cutting room and December 8th, St. Charles, right?
Yeah,
Aurora.
see, so we have that day off. The three of
The
us going
Arcada.
into it's
Yeah,
going to
that
be
was
beautiful.
smart. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
we can afford to take care of ourselves.
Yes, we can.
Cool.
Yay. Okay, that feels better. Glad we had
Yeah.
this meeting, guys. Hey, our podcastees, I mean, do you think they love hearing all these logistics? I don't know.
Well,
Why don't y'all write to us and tell us?
yeah, it's information that we're just sharing them almost as a part of our
Production
family.
team. Yes, fam. Yes.
Running a business.
All-
We are running a business, people. I mean,
An empire, Bob, an
Yeah.
empire.
we're running an empire. It has
That's how we do it.
facets to it.
Out of pickup trucks.
We're managing a brand new radio show that takes almost every day of our lives right now.
Mhm.
Now we expect that to slow down, but you have to give those things your all. We're
You're
getting
all. And
Yep.
now this reality show for
the
the
reality
love of
show. We're going to pump into major production
try.
on the podcast, major writing. We're going to come up with a lot of content, a lot of
That's
footage,
right.
a lot of
Content.
shooting. We got
Yeah.
big plans for
Big.
the
And
for
I'm
the
glad I'm glad we have an opening. I'm glad we have an intro and an outro because we didn't have it, we'd come stumbling in, and and we got to give a howdy thank you to Media 2 in New York, because they're going to be handling all this new content. And,
Yeah.
and we already give them trouble.
To Market Media, Danielle
Yeah,
and
To
howdy,
Steve.
Market
thank
Media.
you. A howdy thank you is in order.
Because we're
You're
coming
doing a
at you,
great job.
people. Because we're going to take this podcast. We know you want to flip that revenue, play those ads. We'll get there someday.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
We will.
yeah.
And
We're gonna
we're
hit
gonna
the big
figure that
time,
out.
y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people,
okay.
it's funny. I want to tell all our family members out there that people keep trying to have us monetize this podcast. Okay, this is what they're trying to do, and and they're saying, look, just have them send $1 in. It doesn't matter, and but it matters to us, because we just don't know how to do that. Now look, at if
Yeah.
they're taking snippets out of our podcast and we're using them somewhere, well, for sure, let's monetize that. But this
Yeah,
right
pay
here,
us,
this
man.
organic thing we got going.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to dip into their pockets. We got nothing better to do on a
Just to sit
Wednesday.
around and
Come
listen to us
on.
BS. Come on.
Really, because remember what these reality folks asked us to do was like keep this going, and this takes you wouldn't believe what this takes. Keep this going, but at the same time, build a 4-tier platform over here with
Yeah.
different entries of monetary buck
But
for this,
listen,
5
all
for that.
really great, but they're great
8 for-
ideas. We just can't execute them, man.
They're great for 40-year-olds or a 30-year-old, but me and
Yes,
Bob,
yes.
we're on the wire
What are
here.
we gonna do?
We are.
I mean, the
Yeah.
best idea we could come up with was Paul. Just him and me would come and chase the 2 ducks behind you. That's all you're going to get from us. And,
No,
Yeah.
you wanted us to throw rocks.
Right.
no, we can throw rocks at. No, then we accidentally kill one. That would be
Oh
terrible.
my God,
That'd be
y'all.
bad, yeah. But if we just knocked them out, it'd be okay.
All
'Cause
right,
then it would
that's
come alive.
enough of that nonsense.
Or we get a bunch of fainting goats and sit there and clap and have them all go down, and then have them all come back up. And they do that normally, so
Yeah,
I've never seen that viral.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Should we go on Fallon?
Not bad, Polly.
Flop. Should we go on Fallon? Up they come.
We have trained goats.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all.
Anyway.
All right. I think
All right.
we've visited enough because
I think we have.
Hey, you folks who did a one sit listen to last week's episode at an hour and 38 minutes, God bless you. I would have split it in 2 and gone to get some food or something and then finish it.
Yeah,
But
me
man,
too.
we just couldn't stop with Frank. Frank was awesome.
Yeah, he
Man,
was
we
so
loved
much
him.
fun.
It was hard to
We
stop.
loved him.
And
All
we
right,
could
you
have
guys,
chatted
look,
forever.
I'm gonna go pick Rusty up and take him to his next stop.
Okay. Hey, do we want to just go off this for 1 second and then I'll tell you
Yeah.
what's up?
Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye,
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.